It is time to expand minds through movies, TV, sports, and flicks. It is time to boldly go where no podcast has gone before. It is time for the Captain Talks Flicks.
The Captain Talk Flicks.
Welcome to the Captain Talk Flicks podcast. I'm your host, the Captain Cortez, aka Mr. Love, and this is where we talk flicks. And ladies and gentlemen, this past week, I went back to the seedy underworld once again. And I'm going to get into that first couple things. I want to give a big shout out to Spain, España. Got some plays over in Spain this past week. Gracias, gratitude, todo va. In Spain, I heard that you guys might be shortening your work week. Make it just a little bit shorter. That's very cool. I wish my work week was short. Yes, it's very cool. Glad to hear that. And additionally, this episode is brought to you by the album called The International Experience. This album is a 4-track album featuring 4 different languages. We're talking Spanish, French, Portuguese, and Arabic. I guarantee you never heard an album like this in your life. So if you want to hear the multilingual album, The International Experience, I'll put the link below. Check it out. Now, let's get on the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, when I last talked about this show, there was some major happenings on MobLand. They had just made the piece. And all of a sudden, at the end of the episode, a bold move was made, which was going to cause a war. Now we go into the new episode this week, and we have determined, yes, a war is at hand. Because someone made the choice that after the deal to take some action. Now last week, I told you it was Marv, bro. Marv was doing it. Apparently that's not the case. It was revealed in this episode. It wasn't Marv, but it was the head of the family, bro. It was Conrad, bro. He took the action. He said, bro, get his lady, murk her. He chose an action. They had the piece after that, bro. We going hard, we going to war, bro. He just said we going to war. Now, why did Conrad decide to go to war? Because he was mad how the rival mob boss had addressed him. His feelings were kind of hurt. Richie, the rival mob boss, said a few things to him that weren't kind, and Conrad got mad, and he took action, and he murked his chick. Now, what I said last week about Marv applies to Conrad as well. A lot of people will say things to you, things that aren't pleasant. I still experience them today. Yeah, it happens all the time. So what will you do when this happens? Now, Richie said some nasty things to Conrad, and his feelings are so hurt, he went to war with it. He got mad, he took all types of crazy actions over that. Now, personally, I don't really do that myself. I don't think it's worth it. But in his mind, it was. His feelings were hurt, so he took action, aggressive action. Now, I want to dive a little bit deeper into this. I feel it wasn't even Conrad, honestly. If you look at the show over the last few episodes, you'll see that Marv been talking to his ear, that he's not the same guy he was. He's soft now. He's not the same hardcore guy he was back in the day. And she was telling him this all the time. And I feel maybe that played a role in his mindset. Because he was like, bro, he's so bad to me. I'm mad. I'm going to take some action. Now, when I see that, it reminds me of the real world. Because Conrad is married to Marv. Now, experts and people that know, people on YouTube and things I've read say that the wife or husband you pick is a really, really big decision. It's a key decision how your life will move forward. Depending who your partner is and by your side is going to dictate your life's trajectory, right? A lot of experts say this. And now that I'm dating someone, I will say this is true. Because these people have so much access to you and can influence your mind. So I advise you carefully pick who is by your side. Who's your woman? Who's your man? Who's your woman? Who's your man? Because these people will be shaping your mind, no doubt. And I'm experiencing that firsthand. It is very true. A woman or man who's your significant other or a wife or a husband or whatever has a lot of access to you and your mind. And slowly but surely will shape or reshape your mind. So who is around you, close to you, is very, very important. And I feel in this episode that Marv used that important position to go ahead and sway Conrad to do what she likes. Now, additionally, they show her calling the rival mob boss later on. She's a snake. She's shady, bro. This is the kind of woman you do not want around you. No disrespect to women. You're a fine woman. I'm sure there's a fine man for him out there. But the way I think about it, you want a lady, in my opinion, or a man, that's going to empower you, support you, and build you up. right? Not cause you drama, not plant seeds of doubt or negativity, bro. We need good vibes only. Yeah, she has a very powerful position sitting next to the man that runs the family. And you know she's filling those ears up with all kinds of nonsense, right? Trying to manipulate them like pawns on a chessboard. And she even says it herself in the damn show, I believe. So what we can learn from MobLand this week is as you're roaming planet Earth and choosing your significant other, be very particular, because your life will definitely shift in different ways depending on who is your partner. It's a very big choice. And I feel Conrad made the wrong choice. No disrespect. I'm sure you got a wonderful relationship, but I'm saying it from the outside, it seems he could have done a better choice, because she is a piece of work, to be honest with you. Anyways, MobLand is still good. Things just keep getting worse for our families. They just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper in war, bro. They say all the time, that's not a lifestyle I want to be a part of. I just don't want no part of that. I don't want none of that. It's too hard. There was too much stress. I'm good. I mean, they going to war over words, bro. Like, just let it ride. Let it go. Who cares? Whatever, man. I got no time for you and your words, bro. If I had to go to war or fight every time someone said that to me, I'd be at war all the time. So anyways, if you have not seen MobLand, I highly recommend you check it out. Go check it out. It's a very good show. Very good show. Very cool show. So yeah, that concludes the podcast. And until next time, we'll see. Age withers only the outside. Till next time, it's Captain Peace.
The Captain Talks.